again, make any kind of small movements that need to happen as you settle. Draw the shoulders up towards the ears, let them rest on the back. If you need to lift underneath you like a blanket or a block, I invite you to have that. I'm sitting on my knees here this morning as another option. Take your hands to your heart and one hand to your belly. Just feel the energy here. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out, let it go. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Come to a breath that's comfortable to you and blink your eyes open. Start to take your hands and kind of rub them together at a gentle pace, kind of creating some friction there. Keep going. Feeling the heat, right? Another 5 seconds or so. Good, and then release and just take your hands over your eyes and over your face and just hold it there, feeling the energy kind of pulsing in your hands, feeling that heat that you're generating. Good, then bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra. Bow into that beautiful light in you and each other. And blink your eyes open and let's ignite, let's flow. So come to tabletop position on your mat. And then just kind of move the body however you need to warm up, kind of shifting forward, shifting back. Warming up the wrists. You can go kind of in this, back and forth direction, or you can kind of go like in circles if that feels better to you. Switch sides if you were making circles. And then turn the palms towards the sides of the mat and just take your torso left and right. Keep going. I'm just going to let people in as they come. I don't have my helper here this morning. I know I'm trying to get him back. I'm trying to get Jeff to come back, but he won't for some reason. I think I scared him off. Turn your fingertips toward your knees. I'll get him, don't worry, maybe next week. Go as far as you could go to keep those palms down, work the hips back a little bit towards the heels. He actually had a legitimate excuse this morning. He had to get his car inspected, so I gave him a pass on that one. Maybe shift the chest forward, bring the fingertips forward, and we'll stay on the hands. Now, if you need to, we're going to be on the knees a little bit longer. So again, pad the knees if you have any knee issues, okay? Have that nearby, like a blanket or a towel, okay? Draw the shoulders onto the back. Knit the belly in, fingertips nice and wide, okay? And then slightly turning out so the index fingers parallel to each other into the mat. Your wrist creases are parallel to the front of the mat as well. Hug the palms in towards each other, fire up the biceps. Keep drawing the belly in, and then extend that right foot towards the floor, but toes to the floor, and then work that heel back, getting like a calf stretch there, okay? So the wrists are like slightly forward of your shoulders, or a little bit longer kind of a stance. Keep toning the belly. Now from here, inhale, lift that right leg up, tap your right hip down. Keep drawing the belly in, extend through the crown of the head, rooting down on the thumbs and index fingers. On your next inhalation, inhale, draw knee to nose. And then exhale that right leg straight back and then bend the right leg. Flex the foot and then pulse that up toward the sky. Inhale, draw knee to nose. Exhale, keep that right leg bent up towards the sky and then pulse it up. Repeat, inhale, exhale, pulse. So it's like a little cat-cow. You're dropping the belly a little bit. Then inhale, draw the belly in. Keep going here. Pulsing it up. Kind of squeezing that right glute. Inhale, a couple more times. Really press the earth away as you draw that knee in. And then press that leg up. One more time. Inhale, belly button to spine. Not even counting. I don't remember what count we're on. Maybe 6. Now, on your next inhalation, bring that right leg forward. Now, you can take it to the outside or take your right hand to your calf to get that right foot up towards the front of the mat. Make sure your knee is in line with the ankle and come up to Anjalayasana. So again, that back knee can be padded here, okay? So this is the start of our flow, and we're gonna do this a couple times, all right? We're gonna extend, but you can always keep this back knee down during this sequence, okay? Tack your right hip back, left hip forward, draw the shoulders in line with the hips, okay? Clasp the hands, press the palms forward, draw the shoulders up towards the ears, plug the shoulders back. Keep that action. If this is a lot, you can always separate the hands. Keep drawing the belly in. Good, on your next inhalation, inhale the arms overhead. Keep knitting the ribs in though, rather than doing a back bend. If this is a lot in the hands and the elbows are rounding, separate your arms to keep the arms nice and straight, but keep drawing that belly in. So I'm tucking my pelvis a little bit underneath. Inhale. Exhale, good. Now on your next inhalation, maybe right hand grabs left wrist. Take a side stretch over towards that right side. You can always take that right hand to your hip. Good, inhale, come to center, plant the hands, lift the back knee up, okay? Then spin that back heel down, okay? Walk the hands over towards the center of your mat, almost like a down dog arm. So you can take your right hand to your right knee and or the inner thigh and gently nudge that right thigh open so that knee tracks over the third toe. So you can kind of be in this position. Keep your back thigh lifting. So I'm driving that back heel into the earth. Now, if you can kind of stay here and keep that knee tracking open rather than turning in, you can walk the arms forward and take the hips back. Getting into the hips a little bit, right? Are we feeling this?
Yes.
Right, so you can always back it up, right? You could be here, kind of working like a Parsva, Konasana, side angle, if you wanted to do that. Same kind of action. So I'm hugging my right heel in toward the center of the mat. Good. Then walk your arms over towards the center, toward that kind of framing the foot. Bring that back knee down. Track your right hip back, left hip forward. Come up to Anjalayasana again. Okay. Oh my goodness, we're here. Inhale the arms up. Keep drawing the belly in, then cactus the arms. Get length in the side body. Take a twist towards your right thigh. Good, maybe straighten the arms, maybe supinate that front palm and reverse your warrior. Nothing crazy, maybe just take that right hand to hip. Right, we're just kind of warming up here. If you want to go further and take the right hand to your calf, go for it. Still early. Inhale, windmill the arms forward. Beautiful. And then step back to tabletop. Shake it out. Maybe rocking the hips back and forth. Left side, here we go. So plant the hands, okay? Fingertips evenly spaced. So again, thumbs and index fingers rooting down. Hug the palms in towards each other. Work the shoulders up and back. knit the belly in. Extend, lift that left leg back. Bring the toes to the mat though, but tack your left hip down and then work that heel back, getting like a calf stretch there. Extending through the crown of the head. Keep drawing the ribs in. Then inhale, lift that left leg up. Tack that left hip down. Keep drawing the ribs in, drawing the belly in. And then on your next inhalation, draw knee to nose. Press the earth away, really round the back. And then exhale, straighten the leg, flex the foot, and then bend at the knee. Lift that knee, lift the leg. Inhale, knee to nose. Really rounding the back. Exhale, flex the foot up towards the sky, maybe taking a little bit of a back bend. Inhale. Exhale, pulsing here, really squeeze that left glute at the top. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. I need a counter. What was that, 5 maybe? Do one more. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Good, then inhale, really press the earth away, and then see if you can swing that foot through between the hands. You can always take that left hand to the calf and bring it forward, okay? Just make sure you go up long enough so the knees over is tracking in line with the ankle. Toes nice and straight, okay? And then get set, tack that left hip back, right hip forward, take hands to front thighs. You can always pad the back knee here. Shoulders in line with the hips. This time, palms up to the sky, shoulders up and back, tone the belly, and then start to work the arms behind you. Maybe palms facing each other. You can be here, maybe hands clasped, okay? So I like to take my hands towards my waist, and then from there I work the shoulders up and back. Then I work the hands away from the hips. So it's like this little, I take these steps to get there rather than just rushing into it. Listening to the body. Yeah, and if you want to go deeper, bring that leg a little bit more forward. You can take it more into a back bend, but tone the belly, lift out from the hips so you don't get any back pain. Release that. Take the arms up towards the sky. Left hand grabs right wrist. Take a side stretch if that feels good. You can always take the left hand to your hip. Maybe looking at the sky, toning the belly, work that right shoulder up and back. Inhale, rise up, keep driving through that left toe mound. Lift the back knee, and then spin the back heel down. Toes slightly turning in. I'm driving my right heel into the earth. Bend into that left leg, take your left hand to the inside of the thigh. Sorry about this view, I apologize. And then you can start to work the hips back as you walk the hands towards the center of the mat. You can always take both hands forward, but keep working that left knee in line with the third toe rather than knocking in. Hug that left heel in towards the center of the mat. Careful not to drop the neck, so keep the head in anatomical neutral from the spine. Inhale. Good. Exhale, walk the hands towards the left. Bring that back knee down, and we'll take that twist. So before you rise up, tack that left hip back, right hip forward, hands to front thighs. You can always take your left hand to your hips and kind of work that twist with hands on hips. Maybe cactus the arms. Keep drawing the belly in, and I'm working my hips back a little bit. Maybe extend the arms, maybe, and smile. So when you turn the creases of your mouth upwards, it makes a smile, and it makes it a little more fun. More doable, I guess, right? Sorry, I'm teaching kids on Wednesday. I have to get into my kid yoga mode. Reverse your warrior. And reverse your Anjalayasana. So you can always take that left hand to hip, right? Maybe take that top arm overhead. You can always go deeper. Take that left hand, maybe to your calf. Bend a little deeper. Inhale, rise up. Beautiful. Release that. Walk the knees back a little bit further. Hug the hands in towards each other. Shoulders onto the back. Keep the belly drawing in. Hug the knees in towards each other and make your way towards downward facing dog. Chest towards the thighs. Keep your arm bones lifting. Keep the knees bent. Now inhale, drop the knees, but keep the arms lifted. Just bend your knees and lower them to the mat. If you can tap the floor, great. You don't have to. And then start to straighten the legs. We're just doing down dog taps. So again, take the feet wide, bend the knees, go as low as you can go, keeping those arm bones lifting up and then straighten. Tone the belly. Inhale, tap, exhale, extend. You might find the body getting a little bit deeper as you're doing that. Keep going. Inhale to tap, exhale to extend. You can always keep those knees bent, right? You know those options. Keep going. Maybe two more. And extend. One more. Tap. And extend. Oh my goodness. Inhale, shift forward, find plank pose. You can always drop the knees here. Let's rest here. I know. So in plank, I'm hugging my palms in towards each other. My shoulders are on the backs, I'm kind of plugging my shoulders back, but keeping my belly knitting in. Squeeze the backside, hug the legs. Belly button to spine, extending through the crown of the head. I know I'm still talking, we're still in it. Keep going. Calm the breath. Inhale. You can always shift the toes forward and the heels back if you need movement. Close the eyes. Feel how strong you are. If you need to come out of this at any time, go for that. Listen to your body, but keep going. Inhale. 3 more breaths. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale, release. Keep the hands nice and firm, nice and fingertips evenly spaced. 1 more breath. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Shift the torso forward. Bend the knees if you need to. Lower down. Chaturanga. Make your way to your belly. Oh my goodness. I'm sweating already. Okay. Feel it firing up that core. Cactus the arms. Put the tops of the toes down. Squeeze the backside so the knees lift. Okay. Forehead down. Inhale. Lift the head, chest, and arms up. Keep the gaze forward towards the front of the mat rather than kind of looking forward to protect your neck. So look down. Exhale, tap down. Good. Inhale, straighten the arms, airplane. Thumbs up to the sky. Exhale, tap. Inhale, arms behind, shoulder blades up and back. Exhale, lower. Take the hands to the base of the chest. Inhale, shift forward, up and back. Cobra pose. It doesn't have to be your biggest back bend. Squeeze the backside, tone the belly. Work those shoulders up and back. Exhale, lower. 2 more times. Inhale, shifting forward, up, and then back to get those shoulders up and back. Gazing forward rather than looking up to the sky to protect your neck. Lower down. 1 more time. Inhale, forward, up, and back. Gorgeous. Exhale, find Sphinx pose. Sorry, I missed one. I knew I missed something. So here, take the forearms down, okay? Elbows slightly forward of your shoulders. Forearms are shoulder width apart, okay? Now, feel this action. We're gonna come into this pose a little bit today, a couple different times. So careful that the elbows aren't knocking out, okay? So what I mean by that is I can kind of show on the screen. So make sure that they're parallel rather than typically the hands come in and the elbows go out. So what I need to do is work those shoulders back, and I'm hugging the elbows in towards each other. Keep that action, okay? That's a lot of action there. Engage the backside so the knees lift. Look at the belly button. Lift the belly off the mat. Keep that action as you take the shoulders up and back, elbows in towards the waist, taking your chest between the biceps. So keep those elbows hugging in to keep those shoulders up and back. Gazing forward, not up to protect your neck. It's not wrong. It just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't feel so great to me, right? So kind of look forward, whatever your body needs. If it feels okay to look up and you're not getting any neck pain, then I don't, go for that if that works for you. One more breath. I know we're still in this. Good. Exhale, release. Okay. Now, flex the toes so the heels are up towards the sky. Keep drawing the belly in, squeeze the backside, press into the earth, lift the hips. You can keep the knees down, okay? Maybe one knee lifts. Maybe both knees lift, forearm plank. Oh my goodness. Same action here. So I'm hugging the elbows in, shoulders up and back, but I'm lifting the belly up. So rather than dropping, I'm toning the belly up and in, squeezing the backside, extending through the head, crown of the head, and I'm shaking. Keep breathing, I know. Keep squeezing the backside. 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, gorgeous. Make your way back into tabletop position. Woo! If you need a child's pose, right? Feet together, knees apart, take those hips back. Stretch it out a little bit, maybe grab some water if you need it. Inhale, shifting forward. Okay. Tabletop. Keep drawing the belly in. Hug the hands in towards each other. This time, inhale, extend that right leg back, tap your right hip down. Inhale, draw knee to nose. Round the back. Exhale, extend. Now, from here, you can bend the knee and open up at the hip. If that feels okay, you can keep that leg straight and open it up straight out towards the side, right? So either bend, I'll do it this way so I can show you. So you could either do it this way, drawing in, or extend and keep that leg straight, all right? So 3 times on that side. So inhale, extend that right leg back. Inhale, draw knee to nose. Exhale, turn the toes out. Extend that right leg out towards the side, either bent or straight. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend to the side. One more time. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend. Oh my goodness. Inhale, knee to nose. Draw the belly in. Bring that right foot forward. Anjalayasana again. Tap your right hip back. Left hip forward. Inhale the arms up. Draw the belly in. Good. Exhale, take that twist. Arms can stay in cactus towards that bent leg, or you can straighten the arms. Inhale, supinate the front palm. Reverse your Anjalayasana. Just repeating. Good. Inhale, windmill the arms down. Lift that back knee up and then spin the back heel down. Find Parsva Konasana side angle. So take forearm to front thigh. Tuck your right hip under, left hip back. Gorgeous. We know this one. Keep plugging that right shoulder back as well. Toning the belly, keep the back thigh lifting. Take the arm forward. Inhale, draw that shoulder up toward the air, plug it back. Extend bicep over cheek, maybe look at the sky. Hug the feet in towards each other. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that left hand to the mat or to a block. Okay? spin the back heel up. You can always bring the back knee down here. We'll take a twist. So I have the left elbow spins forward, get length in the side body, take that right shoulder blade up and back, and then maybe right arm to the sky. So I'm keeping that back thigh lifting. Right, so that right hand can always be on your hip there, working that shoulder back if that feels better. And again, that back knee can be down. One more breath, I know. Inhale, exhale, step back, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward, bend at the elbows. You can always drop the knees. Inhale, cobra, shoulder blades up and back. Exhale, tabletop. Tuck the toes underneath, heels up to the sky. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Tap your left hip down. Inhale, draw knee to nose. Exhale. And then maybe on your next exhalation, take that leg straight out or bent. Again. Inhale to draw in. Exhale it out. Inhale. Lifting from the inner thigh. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. On your next inhalation, bring that leg through, that left foot forward. Before you rise up in Anjalayasana, make sure that left knee lines up with the ankle. Inhale, arms overhead. Drawing the belly in. Inhale. Exhale, maybe cactus the arms, taking that twist, right? So get length from the pelvis. Nice tall spine, maybe extend the arms. You can stay here, taking that left hand to hip as you supinate the front palm to reverse. So you can be here, maybe going a little bit deeper, and I am sinking into that left thigh, that left leg a little bit more to make it a deeper back bend. Inhale, release. Lift the back knee, spin the back heel down, find Parsva Konasana side angle. Taking that forearm to front thigh, tuck your front hip under, top hip back, drive through that right heel, plug your left shoulder back, and then the right shoulder back. Toning the belly. Take your right arm forward in front of you, draw that shoulder up towards the ear, plug that shoulder back as you extend bicep over cheek. Hug the feet in towards each other. Keep working that right shoulder up and back, taking the left ribs under, right ribs back. Inhale, don't forget to breathe. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, bring that right hand to the mat. Spin the back heel up. You can always have a block here for you. You could bring the back knee down. Extend through the crown of the head. Eye of the right elbow spins forward. Start taking that twist. So take the left hand to your hip. Maybe left arm to the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and easy. Inhale. Exhale. So strong. One more breath. Inhale. Good. Step back. Find plank pose. Knees can be lifted or down. Plug the shoulders back. Drop the heart, but keep the belly lifting. Tone the backside. Inhale. Shift forward, bend at the elbows, go as low as you can go to keep the shoulders up and back, press, straighten the arms. 2 more times. Inhale, shifting forward, bend, 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 as slow as you can go. Inhale, back up. One more time, we'll lower to the belly. Go as slow as you can go. Maybe a count of 5, 4, I know, 3, tone the belly, 2, 1, lower down. Oh my goodness. And then sink into the earth, right? Click the tops of the toes nice and flat. Squeeze the backside so the knees lift. Cactus the arms. We'll come into that little back bend flow. Inhale. Lift the head, chest, and arms, gazing towards the front of your mat. Exhale down. Inhale, airplane, thumbs up towards the sky. Working those shoulders back. Exhale. Good. Inhale, work the arms behind, palms facing each other. You can always clasp the hands here. Re-engage. So take the hands to the hips. Work the shoulders back, then take the hands away from the waist. Draw the belly in. Good. Inhale, release. Exhale, take the hands to the base of the chest. Inhale, find cobra pose. Forward, up, and back. Tone the belly. Maybe even looking over that right shoulder, leaning toward the left hip, and then switching, so working the hips to the right, working over that left shoulder. Kind of move it around a little bit. And then once you come to center, one more, tone the belly, tone the backside. Exhale, lower down, find Sphinx pose. So engage here. Squeeze the backside so the knees lift. Elbow creases are slightly forward of the shoulders. Take a look at the belly button. Keep drawing the belly in. Work the shoulders up and back, hugging the elbows back towards the waist to bring your chest between the thighs, the biceps. Chest between the thighs, not yet. Chest between the biceps. So keep those legs active. Squeeze the backside. If you have any lower back pain, right, lower out of it a little bit, and then squeeze more in towards the midline with your belly and your backside. One more breath. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Drop the knees. Now from here, tuck the toes. Heels up towards the sky. Take a look at your belly button. Keep drawing the belly in. Lift the hips. Now, if you want to, you can go a little bit further here. Maybe lifting one knee. Maybe lifting the other. Bring the feet together if that feels good. Shoulders up and back. Squeeze the backside. Tone the belly. Forearm plank again. You can always have the knees down. Now from here, listen up here. So we're going to spin to the right edge, the pinky side edge of the right foot. Coming into side forearm plank. So from here, walk your right forearm, your right fingertips toward the center of the mat, like 45-degree angle. Stack the left foot on top of the right, or take that left foot in front to work the hips up, coming into modified plank, side plank on the forearm, okay? Keep working that right shoulder up and back. Maybe stack the feet, and then stack the hips, so that left hip comes a little bit more forward rather than back. Keep drawing the belly in. I know I'm shaking here. Inhale, maybe top arm to the sky. Hello, core. Squeeze the backside, squeeze the belly. One more breath. Exhale, opposite side. So come through center, the knees can be dropped here. So I'm gonna turn that left forearm, bring the fingertips toward the center of my mat, like a 45-degree angle, then come to the side of my left foot, heel, pinky side of the left foot, work that right foot in towards the center, then I can lift my hips up in that modified plank. Maybe stack. So rather than having this right hip back kind of opening up, take that right hip forward, draw the belly in, squeeze the legs, arms to the sky, maybe gaze to the sky. Work that left shoulder blade up and back. Inhale. Exhale, release. Come through center, feet together, knees apart. Child's pose. Oh my goodness. Forehead to the mat. Beautiful work. I can't see you. I hope you guys are still here. So we'll thread the needle here, okay? So shift the hips forward. Inhale, lift that left arm up. Exhale, bring the left hand behind the right. Bring that left shoulder down. Come to the side of the head. Keeping that right arm either bent or maybe walking the right arm forward. Toes can be tucked here. You can always work the hips back towards the heels. Keep drawing the belly in. Good, inhale, come to rise. Inhale, lift that left arm up. Sorry, right arm up. And then thread it through behind the left, resting down. So plug that right shoulder back as you rest that head down. So you can stay here, maybe kind of coming onto like tented fingers, ridge top fingers, or maybe start to crawl those fingers forward to work that arm straight. Keep drawing the belly in. And then the center. So come down to the forearms again, all right? So we're gonna try, we're kind of building up towards dolphin pose, okay? And you can always, if you have a block, you can come up to rest for a minute, grab some water, I'll kind of show this. You can always kind of take your hands, kind of making like these right angles with the hands, and taking your block, your hands into the edges like this, kind of squeezing, okay? So what that helps to do is keeping the forearms in rather than the elbows splaying out. So if you have a block, okay, that might be something to think about. So working the shoulders up and back, hugging in towards the midline, okay? If not, just kind of imagine you have that block there. Walk the knees back a little further, so we'll come to our forearms. Elbows slightly forward of the shoulders. Draw the belly in rather than kind of tucking. So I'm kind of splaying my hips up to the sky. I need to draw the ribs in. So keep that action. And then take the feet wider. And then start to hug the elbows in towards each other. Lift the knees up off the mat. Taking your chest towards your thighs, almost like down dog, right? So you might just be here, right? That's a lot on the shoulders. Maybe you can start to straighten the legs, walking the feet a little bit closer, finding dolphin pose. So I'm hugging the shoulders up and back. I'm hugging my hands in towards each other. I'm toning my belly. And then release the knees to the mat. Oh my goodness. Fix the glasses. Now come to downward facing dog, regular. So that same action, arm bones lifting. Readjust your feet. Step the feet towards the hands. Feet hip widths apart, bend the knees a little bit, work the shoulders up and back, tone the belly, inhale, root to rise. Arms overhead. Ah, we're standing, beautiful. We'll come to a forward fold, okay? So you can always have blocks handy, hug the heels in towards each other, knees tracking over the ankles. Inhale, squeeze the belly, inhale, squeeze the backside. And then exhale, bend the knees, lead with the heart. Maybe hands to blocks, maybe hands to floor. Keep that curve in the spine as you start to straighten the legs. If you lose the integrity in the spine, keep the knees bent, working the shoulders back. Uttanasana. Maybe bending one knee, bending the other. Inhale, root to rise. We'll do that again. Feels good. So we're going to do that flow that we've been kind of building up, but this time we're going to try it in downward facing dog, okay? You don't have to do that. You can always keep in tabletop, okay? I'll kind of show you what I mean. But we're going to keep moving through it, okay? I'll cue as we go, but just play with it here. Just have fun. And let's do it. Here we go. So step back, find downward facing dog. Arm bones lift. Now, You can always come to tabletop and do this in tabletop position, okay? We're gonna inhale, lift the right leg up. Draw knee to nose. Extend that right leg up towards the sky. Maybe take that right leg out towards the right side. Again, you can keep that knee bent. Bring that right leg in. Draw knee to nose. 2 more times. Extend that right leg up towards the sky. Turn the toes out and bring that right leg out towards the right side. Oh my goodness. 1 more time. Knee to nose. Feel that core. Extend that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale it out towards the side. Inhale, right leg up. Draw knee to nose. Really press the earth away. Draw the belly in. Flex that right foot. Bring that foot through. Find warrior 1 with the back heel lifted as an extension, or back knee can be down here. Inhale, take hands to front thighs. Tap your right hip back, left hip forward, shoulders in line with the hips. Inhale the arms up. Beautiful. Take hands to prayer. Now from here, take the thumb and pinkies together, and then separate the middle 3 fingers, almost like this lotus. And then as you inhale, take the arms up towards the sky, like an offering. Kind of taking in, drinking in the good things that you want to cultivate. And then as you exhale, bring the fingertips together, bring the hands to the chest. Keep that back knee lifted if you can, and then take that twist, right? Kind of cactus the arms, twisting towards the right leg, maybe extend the arms. Again, that back knee can be down. Supinate the front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior with the back knee lifted. You can keep that back knee bent a little bit. Good. Inhale, spin the back heel down. Find Parsva Konasana, side angle. Rise up, warrior 2. Tuck your right hip under, left hip back. Woo. Drive that right knee over the 3rd toe. Take your shoulders in line with the hips. Inhale, supinate the front palm. Reverse your warrior, draw belly button to spine. Good, as you inhale, straighten that front leg. Listen here, we'll take Skandasana. So I'm gonna bend, bring my right toes in a little bit, pointing towards, perpendicular towards the side of my mat, bending into my left leg. Now I can be here with just my hands on thighs. Maybe I can come deeper, taking the toes up to the sky, maybe, right? So like I said, you might just be here working that inner thigh. It's the same stretch. Or coming deeper. Take a breath. Now from here, we're gonna inhale, okay? You can take hands to the mat. Take the right toes forward, okay? Step the left leg in a little bit, spin the back heel up, press into the earth, lift up, left leg up towards bending at the knee, hands to hips, work the hips back. Now, if you need a wall or a chair, go for that, for your balance. We're gonna come into tree pose, okay? So I'll give you some options. So inhale, exhale, open up at the hip. Inhale. Exhale, keep driving through that right toe mound. Inhale. Exhale. Are you guys still with me? Now, option, right, to take the right heel to the, or the left heel to the right ankle, can't speak, or to the inner shin, or maybe take left hand grabs left ankle, going above the knee, going to the inner thigh. Hug into the midline. Again, bring hands to prayer. Find your dristi. And then taking that pinky together and thumb together, separate the 3 fingers in the middle, coming into that lotus. Maybe inhale. You can always stay here with hands on heart, or start to work the arms overhead. Up towards the sky. Inhale. What is it that you want to cultivate? What do you want to bring into your heart? And then as you close the fingers, bring that in towards your chest. Sealing that in. Beautiful. Now from here, you can always bring that left foot down, bend into the right knee. But if you can keep the left foot lifted, start to come into warrior three with hands on hips. Tack that left hip down. Well, I'm talking. My floor is uneven, that's my excuse. Maybe extend the arms, then into the right knee, reach back, warrior one. Oh my goodness. Spin the back heel down. I know, we're not done yet. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Take hands to hips, get length. Exhale, find triangle pose. So right hand to inner shin, work that left shoulder up and back. Maybe top arm to the sky, maybe going a little bit deeper. My goodness, I hope I remember this on the left side. We'll make it up, we'll figure it out. Inhale, maybe that arm comes forward, bending into that front knee, Parsva Konasana. Now, if this is too much, take that forearm to the thigh, just repeating what we did, right? There's always options here. Good, inhale. Exhale, spin that left hand down, bring the left heel up, we'll take that twist. Tap your right hip back, left hip forward. Take your right hand to your front thigh. Eye of the elbow of the left arm bone spins forward. Take that right arm up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Just stoking that fire. Good, on your next inhalation, bring that right hand to the inside of the right leg. Bring the back knee down, lizard lunge. Oh my goodness. So maybe you can walk that right foot out a little bit towards the right side. More coming onto that pinky side edge of the right foot. Turn the toes slightly out, just making sure your knee tracks over the ankle. And then going as far as you could go, leading with the heart, maybe elbows to the mat or to a block, maybe lifting the back knee. Keep hugging that right heel in towards the center of the mat. So with igniting, with fire, with energy, there's also that balance. So I think of like sometimes like what's happening now in California with the fires, right? When there's too much energy, it gets out of control. So we have to cultivate that balance between energy and ease, right? Bring the back knee down if it was lifted. Now option to take a thigh stretch. So take your right hand to your right thigh, work that right shoulder back. You can also do this standing, okay? And then maybe right hand grabs left foot. Where's my foot? There it is. Take the hips slightly back and then forward as you exhale. Right, so like I said, you can do this standing, just take a standing thigh stretch if this isn't feeling good to you. Good, inhale, release that. Step back, either through tabletop or maybe to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward. Lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Shoulder blades up and back. Exhale down, find Sphinx pose. So come into the forearms. Squeeze the backside so the knees lift. Take a look at the belly button. Work the shoulders up and back as you bring the chest forward between the biceps. Inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Release that. Drop the knees, tuck the toes. Inhale, lift the hips. You can stay here, maybe coming into forearm plank. Take the feet wider. Walk the feet in towards your elbows. coming into dolphin pose. So bend the knees, taking the chest toward the thighs, hips up towards the sky. Then you can start to straighten the legs, just like downward facing dog. Option here to maybe lift one leg. Bring that right foot down, maybe lift the other. Option here, do not have to do this. If you want to take a hop, kind of working into forearm handstand, go for it, right? Release that, drop the knees, take the hips towards the heels, knees separated, feet together, child's pose. Knowing your limits, knowing how far to go, how far to stoke that fire. Because when we stoke it too much, we're out of control. Inhale, find downward facing dog. We'll repeat that on the left side. Last one, team, we're almost there. You can always do this with the knees down. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Feel like we need to do like a 1, 2, 3 team, hands in. Draw knee to nose, really round the back. Exhale that leg into the air. Good, toes out to the side. Draw knee to nose, really rounding the back. Exhale, belly button to spine, good. Left leg out to the side. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, again, remember you can do this in tabletop. Now, on your next inhalation, draw knee to nose. Draw the belly in, bring that left leg forward. Warrior one with the back heel lifted. Tuck that left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, the arms up. You can take that lotus if you want to. I just kind of like that pose. Thought it was pretty. And the idea of taking in that which you'd like to cultivate more of. It's a nice idea. Good. Release that, we'll take that twist. So get length in the spine, twisting towards the bent leg, extending the arms maybe. Inhale, supinate the front palm, reverse that warrior. Good, so inhale, spin the back heel down. Forearm to front thigh, rise up, we'll find warrior two, just for a breath. Tuck that front hip under, right hip back. Extend the arms. Tap that left knee over the third toe. Inhale, supinate the front palm. Exhale, reverse that warrior. Stay bent in that front leg. Gorgeous. Good, inhale, straighten the front leg. We'll find Skandasana on the right side. So maybe turn the left toes parallel to the front of the mat as you bend into that right leg. Right toes can point out slightly. Maybe come a little bit deeper. Left toes lift up to the sky. Good, on your next inhalation, take the left toes straight towards the front of the mat. Walk your right foot in a little bit. Take hands to hips, get sturdy in that left foot. Inhale, rise up, catch that right foot lifted. Right, it could always be down here. Take the hips slightly back. Inhale. Exhale, open that right hip. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale. On your next exhalation, find tree pose, either right heel to ankle, shin, or above the knee, inner thigh. Hug into the midline, palms together. Maybe coming into that lotus. So middle three fingers separate. Shoulders up and back, tone the belly. Inhale, maybe arms raise. Feel the wobble, I'm feeling it. Inhale, seal in what you would like to cultivate. Bring the hands towards the heart. Now, you can always bring the right foot down here, or maybe keep it lifted. Bend into the left leg. And then bow forward, extending that right foot back. Tap your right hip down. You can always extend the arms if you want to go a little bit deeper. Warrior 3, bend into the front leg, reach back. Warrior 1 with the back heel lifted. Gorgeous. Spin the back heel down. Oh yeah, we're not done yet. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, find triangle pose on the left. Either hand to shin, block, or to the floor. Work that right shoulder up and back, maybe extend to the sky. Driving through that right heel. Toning the belly. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, maybe arm overhead. Bend into that front leg. Come into Parsvakonasana, full pose. You can always bring that forearm to front thigh. Tuck that front hip under. Right hip back. Drive that right heel into the earth. Inhale, release that right hand to the mat or block. Lift that right heel up. You can always bring the back knee down. We'll come into the twisted warrior 1. So arm bone, eye of the elbow spins forward. Get length in the spine. Take that left arm up towards the sky. Oh my goodness, I lost track of time. We're almost done, team, I promise. Release that leg, that knee. I was having so much fun. Take that left hand to the inside of the left leg. Walk that left foot out toward the left side. Bring that right knee back a little bit further. Inhale, find lizard lunge. My apologies, team, I'm so sorry. I got lost in the fire. If you need to go, I completely understand. We'll probably go a little bit over today. Inhale, maybe lift the back knee. Getting length. Drop that back knee. We'll take that twist. So right hand, eye of the elbow spins forward. You can always do the standing and the standing thigh stretch, right? I like to open up at the hip here, right? But I just make sure my ankle lines up with my knee and then bend into that right leg. Left hand finds right foot. Take the hips back to start, and then that helps to get that left shoulder up and back. Then you can take the hips more forward, opening up a little bit deeper. I find that that trick helps me to get my shoulder back. Otherwise, when I just go right into it, my shoulder gets stuck. Tone the belly. Good. Inhale, release that. Bring that left foot to meet the right. And then walk the feet forward. We'll come finishing up here. All right, so take the feet hip widths apart. We'll lower down. I was going to do Navasana, but we're not going to do that today. Boat pose, so don't worry. We're off the hook for that one, team. If you want to go for that one, go ahead. You can do boat pose, but I'm not going to make us. Extend. This is an option. You can keep the arms in cactus, okay, or extend the arms overhead. That's a lot on the shoulders, so if that feels good to you, go for that, okay? Now squeeze the shoulder blades up and back so there's space between the floor and your mid-back. Walk the heels in a little bit closer towards your hips. Keep the chin lifted, tone the belly. Inhale, lift the hips up, squeeze the backside, hug the legs in. Careful, it doesn't have to be your deepest back bend. Like in fact, I notice I don't go up as high here because I want to protect my neck. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, option to take the arms forward. Kind of pulsating here. Inhale, arms overhead. Squeeze at the top. Exhale down. Inhale. Maybe close the eyes. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Take the knees in towards the chest. And then take the arms out like a T. Arms down nice and straight out to the sides. And then take the legs over towards the right. And then as you do that, inhale, lift the left hand to meet the right hand. And then exhale, open back up. Kind of flowing. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And then as you exhale, we'll hold there, maybe gazing over that left shoulder. Keep that left shoulder grounded, tone the belly. Inhale, bring the legs to center. Exhale them over towards the left side. Inhale, take that right arm overhead and then keep going, keep flowing to tap that left hand. Exhale, open up. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, release and settle there. Keeping that right shoulder grounded. If it doesn't feel good to look over that right shoulder, just look up to the sky. Eyes closed. Inhale the legs to center. One final pose here, maybe taking happy baby. So hands to the inside of the legs, grabbing towards the pinky sides of the feet. You don't have to do this, right? Keep the hips down if you can as you take the heels up towards the sky, resting your head down. Maybe rocking back and forth. Working those shoulders up and back, keeping the tailbone grounding. And then release that, giving yourself a hug. And then finding Shavasana. Palms up towards the sky, resting the toes out towards the sides, separating the feet. Head down, squeeze the shoulders a little bit to create space in the low back and mid back. Palms up towards the sky, softly close the eyes. And we'll be here. And I will share our meditation today. Energizing yourself. Don't tell yourself you have no energy. You are energy. Learn to energize yourself. Get up, move around, play some invigorating music. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs, move your body in different ways. Get out and walk. Watch children play. They seem to have an unlimited supply of energy. I kind of miss that right now because we haven't had recess outside. We don't have kids yet, so I miss that laughter. Remember what it was like to be a child. You had an unlimited supply of energy then. Most of us still do. Yes, we do get tired. Often. Particularly with the schedules many of us have. And there are times in our life when less energy is available to us, such as during times of deep grief, or during illness when our body is using its energy to heal a physical problem. I've noticed during the pandemic even, my energy has been lower. And sometimes other people and their problems drain us, but sometimes we drain ourselves too. If you don't feel your energy, perhaps something is blocking it. You may be experiencing some resistance to what you're trying to do. Maybe an old emotion or belief is clogging your circuits. Maybe you've been sitting too long, crunched up in your chair, blocking your own circuits. Maybe you're telling yourself you have no energy so loudly that you've begun to believe it. So clear your circuits. Push through whatever's blocking you. Then get up, move around, connect to life, learn to energize and ignite. I invite you to stay here as long as you wish, or join me as you start to wiggle the fingers and toes, making small movements, maybe giving yourself a hug, thanking yourself for your practice, and then rolling up to a seated position on a lift, on a blanket or a pillow, or maybe on your knees. Drawing those hands in front of an unfolded, open heart, keeping the pinky and thumbs together, separating the middle 3 fingers in that lotus. Inhale. Exhale, release the negativity, release that negative energy. Inhale the good things in, the joy. Exhale, release the negative. One more time, inhale the joy. And then bring the fingertips, seal that in as you bring the palms and fingers together. Exhale, release. Balance that beautiful light in you and in each other. And may that light guide you in all that you do. Namaste.